So at this point, if one doesn't like to spend time with children, or is waiting for them to get away from them, is waiting when they will go away, then homeschooling is definitely not an option for this particular person. For me personally, one thing that always convicted me is that there are so many people who are not able to have children, and God in His goodness has blessed me with my children. So it has always been a conviction for me that I've been blessed, and how I treat my blessings is very important. And for homeschooling, not just homeschooling, I feel like it's much easier to be nicer to strangers than with one's own family or people who are close with you, because they truly know who you are. So that's another aspect for me as well. From when I was younger, one thing that always stood in my heart is that charity begins at home. How we are towards our loved ones is who we actually really are. So for me personally, that is one angle which I always think on. First my kindness needs to be in my own home, and wanting to be with my own family has been one thing that has always driven me into it. And I really enjoy with my children, because they are unique people created by God. They have unique interests. Like one of my child loves sports, another of my child is into animals, and it's very fascinating that it's a very varied interest from what I would consider as mine. So it's a learning for me also, like when they passionately come and share what they know. It's an interesting conversation, and it's a good learning growth together as a family. And now that doesn't mean that we are always together 24/7 and they are like on my apron strings or anything like that. As you can see, I'm sitting here all alone in this room making my own videos, and they are out there doing their own thing, and we're all in the same house. It's not like they're not in the house. It's just that they're doing what they want to do, and we all have our own personal spaces and times, because we are very uniquely different from each other, and we have our own interests of what we do. So I think enjoying together as a family and enjoying time together with one another has been a blessing for us. And I think a person who enjoys spending time with their family would definitely be able to homeschool. If spending time with family feels burdensome and cumbersome, then I would definitely not recommend homeschooling.